From the UT game. Ohio State, man, they did not have Jackson Smith and Jigba in this one, and you never would have realized it. Marvin Harrison Jr. is a stud. They have this tight end who they made sure to mention loves farming and will be a farmer after he is no longer a tight end. He had 2 TDs, I think, total in this one, but CJ Stroud was just incredible. They were able to run the ball. Your guy, Travion Henderson. They just did whatever they wanted. Like, Ohio State put up 539 total yards of offense. They averaged .319 expected points per play, which is just bonkers. I mean, they figured some stuff out. Like, this Ohio State team can murder you without Jackson Smith and Jigba. But also, the defense is legit. Like, Jim Knowles has really, really turned this defense around. And Graham Mertz and this Wisconsin offense is just... It ain't it. There's a reason that when we were doing our preview, I locked this one up of like Ohio State just owns the series and Wisconsin has to get in a track meet at some point if they want to win this game, and the offense has to be better, and it's just not. Graham Mertz is not that guy, and this offense is just a bad matchup for what Ohio State does year over year. Just a horrible matchup between these two.
Without a doubt. I think this is the team we were expecting to see against Notre Dame. That just offense is just basically unstoppable. All the offense was garbage time for Wisconsin. They had 296 yards in this game. About 150 of it came on the final 2 drives in the fourth quarter. Like, this is, like you said, this is the Ohio State team we were expecting to see. And I think this is, especially after Notre Dame had struggled, you were kind of wondering, like, so they barely beat this team. Like, this is the number 3 team in the country. So I think this is what everyone wanted to see from Ohio State, to think they're a legitimate, like, in that conversation for who can win the national championship this year. But yeah, I thought this is what we thought we were going to see with Ohio State. But what are your thoughts on the black uniforms for Ohio State?
They look good. I just don't like it for Ohio State. Does that make sense? Like, if it was another program, I'd be like, those are clean. I just don't like them for Ohio State.
I want you to know that you and Tori and myself all had the exact same responses. Because when I ask Tori things, sometimes I'm like, with how much I've just talked sports into her head and she just absorbs it like a sponge. She just jokes. She's like, I'm just telling you your sports opinion back to you. So sometimes I don't know. I'm like, what do you think about these uniforms? Like, they look good, but it's just not Ohio State. And those are my exact thoughts. Like, yeah, they look cool, like the black helmets with the red Buckeyes on them. Yeah, they look cool, but it's just Ohio State, just their tradition. They have some of the silver helmets. They're some of the best looking helmets in all of college football. So yeah, I don't like seeing Ohio State change it up so much, but they did look cool.
Yeah, it's like the Notre Dame, that green. I don't hate the green with Notre Dame, but it's like your uniforms are perfect. Like, what are we doing? Like, it's.
I do hate the green. I can't.
Do you?
Like this new green they're rocking. Like, I loved it back in like the Darius Walker, Brady Quinn era.
Yeah.
Like,
isn't that what they wore for the USC
just
game?
Dark green, but lots of times
recent, the Bush Push. Weren't they wearing green in the Bush Push?
Yes, like that. Yeah. Those greens are perfect, but these like new like bright green with the navy numbers and gold is just like, this isn't Notre Dame. You guys are no jerseys on the back of your helmet, or no names on the back of your jerseys, no logo on your helmet. Like, these are 1920s uniforms. You keep it that way, all right? We don't want you to ever change.